Will the Senate please come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Ocasio.
Present.
Senator Baker.
Here.
Senator Chang.
Here.
Senator DeCoit.
Here.
Senator Dela Cruz. Senator Favela.
Here.
Senator Gabbard. Senator Ihara.
Excused.
Senator Inoue.
Present.
Senator Kanuha. Senator Keith Agaran. Senator Keoho Kalole.
Excused.
Senator Kidani.
Aloha.
Senator Kim. Senator Lee. Senator Misalucha.
Present.
Senator Moriwaki.
Present.
Senator Nishihara. Senator Rhodes. Senator Riviere. Senator San Buenaventura. Senator Shimabukuro. Senator Taniguchi.
Here.
Senator Wakai. Mr. President,
Present.
23 present, 2 excused.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this morning? Senator Taniguchi.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, today is 4/22/22. Does that ring a bell for anyone? Well, Governor David Ige has proclaimed today to be Frank DiLima Day in Hawaii. In the gallery, we have visiting us on this momentous day, Franklin Wilcox Napua Kekaulike DiLima, known to us as Mr. Frank DiLima. Frank, would you wave to us from your seat over there? Born of Portuguese, Spanish, Irish, Scottish, English, Chinese, and Hawaiian descent, Frank truly has been one of Hawaii's treasures, and certainly our favorite Portuguese. His ability to write and produce a song or a skit on a spur of the moment is the stuff of genius. We are honoring him today not only for his years of making Hawaii laugh and smile, but also for his service to the community. On his own time, Frank administers the Frank DiLima Student Enrichment Program. Through this program, Frank has been traveling for years around Hawaii to various schools to perform motivational speeches for our young people. We in the Senate want to express our warmest congratulations to Frank on this very special day. And could we have another round of applause for Frank? With him in the gallery is Dr. Stephen Arnold, whose suggestion it was to honor Frank. Dr. Arnold. He's here with his staff. Also, Howard Higa, owner of The Cab, is also here. Mr. Higa. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Further introduction, Senator Misalucha.
Colleagues, Mr. President, as we noted earlier, this week is National Volunteer Week, and in our gallery, we are honored to have the recipients of the Community Heroes Award. They are Larry Verey of Pearl City, please stand, and Karen Higa of Aiea. Joining them are Karen Higa's husband, Lester, and granddaughter, Parker. Also, the Executive Director of Kanu Hawai'i, who has been our partner in the Community Heroes Award, Kioni Kealoha. We also have last year's Community Hero awardee, Claire Tamamoto. May we also recognize Representative Aaron Johansson of Aiea. In addition, we would like to welcome Andrea Kaimo Kauhanen, who will be leaving Hawaii this weekend after a distinguished tour of duty. Consul Kauhanen. Mahalo, Mr. President.
Thank you. Any further introductions, Senator DeCoit?
Thank you, Mr. President. In the gallery, I would like to also introduce two of my constituents from Haiku, Maui, Ian and Shay Chan Hodges. If you would please stand. Welcome to the Senate. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Any further introductions? If not, Madam Clerk.
Governor's message numbers 1107 to 1109 inform the legislature that the governor signed various bills into law as Act 7 to 9.
File.
House Communication Number 741 informs the Senate that the House has agreed to the amendments made by the Senate to various House bills and that said bills passed final reading in the House. House Communication Numbers 742 to 746 inform the Senate that the House has reconsidered its action in disagreeing to the amendments made by the Senate to various House bills. And House Communication Number 747 informs the Senate that the House appointed conferees for a House bill.
File.
On page 5, Standing Committee Report Number 4055 for one-day notice.
So ordered.
Standing Committee Report Number 4056 for adoption.
Senator Decoy.
I move for the adoption of Standing Committee's Report Number 4056.
Senator Favela.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
On pages 6 through 12, advise and consent.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be taking advise and consent on consent.
Standing Committee Report Numbers 4028 to 4053 on Governor's Messages for adoption.
Is there any discussion? Not, do we have unanimous consent?
23 ayes.
Thank you. The nominees for said governor's messages have been confirmed.
On page 12, adoption of resolutions. Standing Committee Report Number 4054 on House Concurrent Resolution Number 73 for adoption.
Senator Decoy.
I move for the adoption of Standing Committee Report Number 4054.
Senator Favela.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. Said resolutions have been adopted.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
On pages 13 and 14, miscellaneous business, waiver of referral of House Concurrent Resolution Number 3, House Draft 1, 4, 5, Senate Draft 1, and 157.
Senator Dela Cruz.
Mr. President, I request a waiver of the referral of HCR 3, HD1, HCR 4, HCR 5, SD1, and HCR 157 to the Committee on Ways and Means. All measures have passed their respective subject matter committees without a direct fiscal impact. Therefore, your committee is requesting this waiver so that they may be scheduled for a final floor vote.
The waiver is granted. One-day notice is hereby given for adoption of said resolutions. Madam Clerk.
On page 14, reconsideration of disagreement to House amendments and motions to agree. Senate Bill 172, House Draft 1, relating to grant.
Senator Dela Cruz.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate reconsider its previous action in disagreeing to the amendments made by the House to Senate Bill 172 SD1 and agree to said amendments.
Senator Decoy.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Senator Dela Cruz.
Your Committee on Ways and Means requests to move to agree as the measure was returned to the Senate with a clean date.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. One-day notice is hereby given for final reading of SB 172 HD1.
Senate Bill 3134, House Draft 1, relating to the payment of debt service on the Turtle Bay reimbursable general obligation bonds.
All conferees on said bill are hereby discharged. Senator Inoue.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the Senate reconsider its previous action in disagreeing to the amendments made by the House to SB 3134, Senate Draft 2, and agree to said amendments.
Senator Decoy.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Senator Inoue.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. The House amendments do not change the bill language considerably, and there is an effective date. There is no reason to disagree.
Is there any further discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. One-day notice is hereby given for final reading of SB 3134 HD1.
Senate Concurrent Resolution Number 90, House Draft 1, urging Marine Corps Base Hawaii to upgrade the capacity of its sewage treatment plant and redundancy of the components to ensure that final effluent quality is in compliance with state permitting requirements.
Senator Gabbard.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate reconsider its previous action in disagreeing to the amendments made by the House to SCR number 90 and agree to said amendments.
Senator Decoy.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Senator Gabbard.
Yes, Mr. President, the amendments strengthen the intent of the measure.
Is there any further discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. One-day notice is hereby given for final adoption of SCR 90 HD1.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today? Senator Gabbard,
Mr. President, I rise on a point of personal privilege.
please proceed.
Mr. President, colleagues, staff, and guests, on this auspicious day, we're celebrating two important events, Earth Day and Happy Aloha Hemp Friday. For Earth Day, as I finish my 13th year as your Environment Committee Chair, I want to mahalo each of you who have helped over the years to basically keep paradise, paradise. We still have much work to do, so let's continue trying our best to malama aina. If you haven't already, and if the spirit moves you, for you tree huggers, I hope that you'll go outside in your backyard and embrace your plumeria or papaya tree, or maybe take a stroll down the beach at sunset or even around your neighborhood and appreciate the natural beauty that surrounds us. So happy Earth Day, mahalo keakua. And as far as Happy Aloha Hemp Day, for those of you who don't know or don't remember a bit of hemp history, it was in 1999, Act 305. It was enacted in Hawaii, establishing a hemp research project on a small plot in Wahiawa that lasted 3 years. Hemp shampoo maker Alterna Professional Hair Care Products funded the project with a $200,000 grant. And the results of the project found that the Chinese variety of hemp seed was the best for Hawaii. Governor Cayetano declared December 14, 1999 as Industrial Hemp Day and marked Hawaii as the first U.S. state to plant industrial hemp seed since World War II. There's an old saying about the wheels of government turning painfully slowly, and we've come a long way since then. In 2014, the federal Farm Bill included a provision to allow the growing of industrial hemp for research purposes as long as it's connected to a university or Department of Ag. We've gone from 8 licensed hemp farmers in 2018 to 50 in 2020 to 91 USDA licensed hemp growers as of December 2021. So although our Hawaii hemp industry is still in the process of successfully growing, we're hopeful that the future will bring bountiful harvests of this remarkable plant. And fellow hempsters, don't forget, immediately following session, we'll meet in the rotunda with our house hempsters for a group photo. Mahalo and hemp hooray.
Thank you, Senator Gabbard. Any further announcements? Not, the chair has one. The deadline to file committee reports on amended House concurrent resolutions in order to meet Monday's second crossover deadline is 4:30 p.m. today. The Senate floor action memo will include a list this evening of all resolutions to be scheduled for adoption on Monday. Any further announcements? If not, Senator Decoy.
I move that the Senate stand in recess, leaving the journal open until 4:30 p.m. for the receipt of standing committee reports on amended House concurrent resolutions to be placed on the calendar for adoption. And I further move that the Senate reconvene on Monday, April 25th at 12 noon.
Senator Favela.
I second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand in recess, leaving the journal open until 4:30 p.m. and will reconvene Monday at noon.